Hello everyone, my name is Pajtra, and today I will be presenting you a PowerPoint presentation on COVID-19. COVID-19 COVID-19 is an infectious disease caused by a newly discovered strain of coronavirus. It was first detected in the city of Wuhan, Hubei Province, China, in the late December 2019. It has affected more than 200 countries and territories. On 11 March 2020, the World Health Organization characterized the spread of COVID-19 as pandemic, marking the first global pandemic since the 2009 swine flu pandemic. What is an infectious disease? They are illnesses that result from the infection, presence and growth of pathogenic biologic agents in an individual humans or other human hosts. This slide is about the timeline of the notable pandemic outbreaks that has occurred. These are the death tolls. Right now the highest is the 200 million death, which is caused by the death plague. And next is the HIV or AIDS, which is 25 to 35 million. And right now coronavirus has caused at least 2.7 million deaths. The following is the structure of COVID-19, and this one is our cell surface membrane. Let me explain you how it works. This is a spike glycoprotein S, and this is the protein ACE2 or the receptor. So the spikes protein are present on the surface of the virus. The COVID-19 pathogens bind to the cell surface receptor for viral attachment and enters the membrane. The SARS-CoV-19. It contains a receptor binding domain and binds with the angiotensin converting enzyme 2 or ACE2 as following out here. And this spikes, the spike glycoprotein S, they activate the S1 or S2 boundaries and it increases the number of the virus in spreading the cells. This is some lines which shows that these are the symptoms and all for COVID-19. The most common symptoms are fever, dry cough, tiredness. There are mild symptoms as well. This is the list of the diseases that might happen. Pneumonia, hyperexia or diseases with 50% lung involvement. And some serious symptoms which are multi-organ dysfunction, respiratory failure, chest pain or pressure, loss of speech or movement, difficulty in breathing or shortness of breath. These all can occur if you were to have COVID-19. Please seek help immediately. If you have serious symptoms, always call before visiting your doctor or health facility. It takes on average 5 to 6 days when someone is infected with COVID-19. However, to maximum it can take 14 days. This is a world map of how coronavirus is affecting. Right now in the United States, it has the highest number and it is on the number 1, where the people affected over there are 30 million. Next is Brazil. Right now in Brazil, there was 12.5 million cases. It was below India, but now it has rose to the second. And the third one is India. It was on the second place, but now it has fallen and now it has 12 million cases in India. Next is about the vaccine. There are key things you need to know about COVID-19 vaccine. The COVID-19 vaccines are safe and effective. You may have side effects, it's normal. Everyone's body is not the same, the proteins and everything. So it's obvious that you might have side effects. And it typically takes 2 weeks before you are fully vaccinated for the body to build protection or immunity against the virus that causes COVID-19. The availability of the vaccines. Vaccines will become widely available soon. Although the vaccine supply is currently limited, the federal government is working towards making the vaccines widely available for everyone at no cost. These are some of the manufacturers which has been and is producing the vaccine. One is Oxford AstraZeneca vaccine. The vaccine type is non-replicating viral vector. Next is CoronaVac vaccine. It is manufactured by the Sinovac, but now it has been currently on stop because there were some serious side effects, and the vaccine type is inactivated. Next one is Pfizer BioNTech COVID-19 medicine. It is manufactured by Pfizer Inc. and BioNTech. The type of vaccine is mRNA. mRNA 1273. This was produced by the Moderna COVID-19 vaccine. It was developed by the United States National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases, the Medical Advanced Research and Development Authority, and Moderna. And last one is Johnson & Johnson COVID-19 vaccine. It has been developed by the Netherlands and by its Belgian company. This slide shows the ways that you can protect yourself from COVID-19. First, you have to wash your hands with sanitizer whenever you see them, and always wash your hands with soap for more than 5 minutes. And also, please maintain self and a safe distance from other people, at least by 1 meter or 1.5 meters. As you know that coronavirus is an airborne transmitter, so you should always wear a mask when going outside. And don't touch your eyes, nose or mouth. The disease can be transmitted this way. If you have fever, cough and difficulty in breathing, seek medical attention. Impacts of COVID-19. As you know, after COVID-19 has been into the world, a lot of effects, or I should say the impacts, has been affected on the world's economy, social and politics. The COVID-19 pandemic has led to a dramatic loss of human life worldwide and presents an unprecedented challenge to public health, food system, and the world of work. The economic and social disruption caused by the pandemic is devastating. Tens of millions of people are at risk of falling into extreme poverty, while the number of the undernourished people, currently estimated at nearly 690 million, it could increase by up to 132 million by the end of the year. Well, these are the examples of the 7 badly hit stocks in 2020 after COVID outbreak. Let's go for the top 3. Occidental Petroleum Corporation, OXY, Coty, COTY, and Marathon Oil Corp, MRO. For the first one, OXY, it has been estimated to the loss of the stocks by 76%. Next in second is COTY. The loss estimated is to be 74%. And MRO, the estimated loss has been said to be 69%. The effects on the politics. The pandemic has affected the political systems of multiple countries, causing suspensions of legislative activities, isolation or deaths of multiple politicians, and rescheduling of elections due to fears of spreading the virus. Right now, for us, the humans, we have adjusted to a new normal lifestyle, and these include use hand sanitizer, wearing surgical masks, online delivery, disinfect surfaces, cashless shopping, and work from home. It is indeed important to follow all these, otherwise, of course, you're gonna get COVID-19. And from my point of view, what I think is that the government should provide information and medical services for any emergency case that were to happen. And next is, if you were to travel abroad or were to come back from abroad, you should always go to state quarantine or self-quarantine at home. Because it is very important. If you do not follow this, you will spread it to others and others will get spread with it by unknowingly. And you will cause trouble for others. And lastly, if one vaccine were to be produced and they were successful, the government should give a herd immunity. So this by far is what I have made. So thank you for listening and have a nice day.